Yeah, let us confirm the voices. If the voice is clear, let us also confirm if actually the video for today, it is actually the video is clear. Yeah, I'm trying to do some 1, 2, 2, 3 things so that we can start this live. Yeah, I was trying to prepare some things, then we start this live session. Clear from a village setup. Yeah, thanks for joining. Actually, we want to start this live session today, being the second live in this February. Let me appreciate all the individuals for joining this live session. I don't take this for granted. I can see around 13 people already in this live session. Let us give these lives a thumbs up so that we get it started. Yeah, let us give it a thumbs up because I can see so far 5 thumbs up. Let us add more and more because I expect from 3 people who are in this live. Let us continue giving this live session a thumbs up. Yeah, the way I'm saying that I'm coming loud and clear from a village setup that is Nyabuhansi village, and I'm very thankful for the organic subscribers, for the audience, for supporting this channel. As usual, I don't take these for granted. I have to acknowledge that, and I have to really appreciate that. The way today's headings is talking about drama in the village. Right now, we are having a lot of dramas, and we are going to discuss about that, and so that we get to know what is happening in the village. So let us give this live a thumbs up. Let me recognize the people that actually they have texted so far in this live stream, so that we acknowledge their presence. I'm very happy, super happy. Today being on Sunday here in Kenya, it is 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. We are ready from churches, so we really appreciate. So I can see Grace Greens, hi Max, and all blessing. Thank you for joining this live. I can see Island Girl. Welcome to this live session. I can see Sean Blake. Welcome to this live session. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do something here. Yeah. So I can see Sean Blake. Welcome to this live session. I can see Bonso Noah. Welcome to this live session. Rabbit Cat. Welcome to this live session. I can see Camo. Welcome. Yeah. Then I can see the passenger, the passage finder. Welcome to this live session. Anthony, welcome to this live session. Yvette Kitch King, welcome to this live session. I'm really grateful. I was just recognize the individuals who have actually joined us in this live session, so that to make sure that this live session proceeds the way it is supposed to be. And I'm very grateful. I'm late, sorry. Welcome, welcome. There is no problem. Actually, one of the people that have been in this live stream, since I started my YouTube channel, yeah, actually since I started the issue about shout out, is Yvette Kitch King, and she has always been my live stream, and I really appreciate that because one of the people that I can say we have come from far. When I was getting maybe some minute people, I can see Mogesi. Inside also, bro. Yeah, Mogesi is one of the YouTubers from Nyabuhanse. Welcome to this live session. I can see Fatuma Mohammed. Welcome to this live session. I can see Monica. Welcome to this live session. Yeah, I recognize all the people who have come to this live session so that we can really talk. Yeah, the way I was saying that we have a lot of shenanigans that have been happening in these YouTube street in Nyabuhansi village. and we have to talk about it so that that is how we grow. Yeah, you know the way I usually tell people that sometimes in a village setup we depend on YouTube so as to make a living. So that means our sustainability. We have to do content creation so as to make a living. So what I'm doing right now is part of content creation. So I can see Nikki, welcome to this live session. Let us give this live for today a thumbs up. Let us give it a thumbs up. Yeah, for those who have not given this live a thumbs up, let us give it a thumbs up. I can see Vicoril, welcome to this live session. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, after recognizing, okay, I can see, please hit the like button. Yeah, let us hit the like button. Let us give it a thumbs up before we start today's session. And actually for today's session, we are going to discuss about what is happening right now in Nyabuhansi village. The way you have seen, the street is very hot when it comes about actually the issue about Mayani. Yesterday, I met some individuals. Yesterday, I met Mayani, and even before I met Mayani, because actually Mayani, I met him on the road when I was coming from the sides of, it is called where? From Komomwamo. He just stood me, then told me that, brother, I would like to talk to you, then we do a video. I said, there is no any problem with that. That is why you people saw me, I did a video with Mayani. I can see Commons, yeah? Commons mom, Lucina, welcome to this live session. So he just told me by the road, and then actually told me, we can just do a video. The video will be very good. I said, there is no problem. You're like my brother. Even before that, I had another interactive session with Ernesto, because I was with Ernesto within Nyambuhansi because he came to purchase some veterinary drugs, and I had with him that one-on-one session, and we really discussed about that, and actually told me that he had done a video, so the only thing that was remaining is just uploading the video, and I don't know why he never uploaded that video, but I knew he was supposed to upload that video, but in that video I was not featuring. Then I met Mayani. We did a video with him because, you know, the way the way the village is, at the end of the day, you people should support each other, because when somebody comes request you for maybe doing a video with somebody, you have to accept, because when you don't accept, some people will say like, you're now seeing yourself that you're very hot, you don't want to do videos with me. Yeah, so we are here like community members. We have to build each other, and we have to stick on realities. I know my video of yesterday, some people took it positively, some people took it negatively, but at long last, yeah, we have to survive, because I usually tell people that this YouTube street, we won't last in YouTube for long. And let me just give my example. Yeah, you know, sometimes it is better to speak the reality. Sometimes we won't be glued in the village forever, all these YouTube things forever. And I personally, I usually take 1 hour. I spend 1 hour in a day for YouTube, but the rest of my hours I spend doing my other things that most of the times I don't show it on camera or any other place. Yeah, so you can see we are getting it. Woto woto or moto moto. I'm in bed watching it falling. Moto moto. Airtime is fair, however. Say choose not to listen to his shenanigans. Exactly. Guys, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you. Yeah, let us share this video to other people so that they can join this live session for actually the live session that is happening right now. Yeah, so I was saying that during my past, when I was coming from Komomwamo, I interacted with Mayani, because it has been a time that I've not seen Mayani. And to speak the reality, both Mayani and Ernesto, they are good friends. Since I joined YouTube, I've been seeing them together, even sometimes. Actually, I'm even more friend to Ernesto more than Mayani, because sometimes you people saw me, I was the chicken project. Yeah? I'm the one who actually was advising Ernesto about how to keep the chicken and everything. I did that. He's one of the good friends, and every budgeting and every maybe buying, purchasing the feeds, most of the time, he consults me, tells me that, Max, I want to buy, or my chicken are sick, what should I do? I recommend for him maybe medication for those chicken. Yeah. With the chocolate girl, maybe the chocolate girl will be joining us here very soon. She's welcomed. Yeah, let her feel comfortable, because we welcome even the visitors. We don't have the side A or side B. If you are the chocolate girl over here, you can come over, then we can acknowledge your presence. We can give you some warm greetings here. Then I can see Auto 718. Welcome to this live stream. Yeah, I'm really grateful. Let us make it. Yeah, I think I've recognized every individual who is in this live stream. Okay, there is always drama in that place, plus the violence from both sides. Actually, what the last drama that we have experienced, it was more than drama, because that was something like violence. Yeah, it was a violence, and some violence like those ones, we don't take it that easily, because the issue, because in the video about yesterday's video, that is an issue that is supposed to be done by the authorities, because you know what happened, it is even beyond YouTube streets. And that's the reality. What happened is beyond YouTube streets. I got my boxing gloves on. So we want to box some people here. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that the issue about Mayani and Mrimi, it is beyond the YouTube streets. So that's why I never wanted to comment a lot of things. And what I did, it was all about my analysis from what we viewed from both videos. Yeah, because before even I came with that video, I had to take the girl who was there shouting Mayani is about calling Mayani a terrorist, everything. I had to take that. I had to go ahead and take another evidence from Mayani's side. We see how things were before what we saw. Yeah, because a lot of things have been said. The way I said yesterday, this thing is now like Mayani versus a family. Mayani being alone versus a family. And there is something that Mayani did that resulted to this. Yeah? Ernesto's older brother is the person fighting. Exactly. And actually, I thought it was Percy screaming like that. Yeah, a lot of people were bringing a lot of names, but I personally, I got that video. I got that because actually it peeped in my phone. So it's only that most of the times I don't call names. Yeah, even in that video I never called the lady's name. So people thought that it was Mayani. Some people saying, so they were saying that it's Abasa, but in reality it was the girl who was in that video. And a lot have been said. I'm busy eating my egusi and fufu. Yeah, thank you, Vikaril. I can see Vanessa. Welcome to this live session, Vanessa. Yeah, welcome to this live session. So there is a lot of things that has been happening. Percy was on a plane. Yeah, I saw a video of Percy saying that it was her first time boarding an airplane, which is something very great. Even the likes of me, I've never boarded an airplane. That is being real. I've never boarded an airplane. That's the reality. You love me, you make fun, but the reality remains that I've never boarded an aeroplane. Uko na neno? Yeah? Nini? Otochi ya sola. Yeah, just take it from there. Then ukimaliza, you just urudishio mlango, sawa? Sawa. Thank you, sawa. Yeah, so it was a hard time boarding an aeroplane. Even me, maybe before this year ends, I'll be boarding an aeroplane. Yeah, let us pray for that. Because first things first. That is what I usually tell people. First things first. So that being that, so I was saying that there is something that actually happened before even what we saw, that confrontation and everything. Yeah, because there is a time, and even I talked about, there is that video where I was there, Lucas the Traveler, Morimi was there, and Mogesi was there. And I asked a very simple question. I asked Morimi that, this is, okay, I asked Morimi, there is a video circulating online about your father, you people are beating your father, you people are doing this. Morimi said, no, that was not the case. This guy bribed my father. I was there asking Morimi, do you think your father can talk something negatively about you? Because the way you know, fathers have to talk good about their family. If you're a good child, your father always talks good about you. If you have disobeyed your father will say that on camera and say that you have disobeyed him. So after me raising that issue, it seemed that the people that I was with by then, they were like, maybe this is something like a drama, something of that. So then, day before yesterday, the same thing happened. I can see somebody say, have been on a I have been on a plane once. I had no choice and never again. The turbulence on the way back. We all thought we were going to die. So I should not take a plane. I'm planning maybe in the next, before 2 months lapses, I'll be on a plane, heading somewhere and coming back. So that even for me, I call myself that I've been on a plane, yeah? You know, sometimes in this world, you talk from experience, yeah? Let me even see my time if I'll be in the same turbulence. The way we can see Tabby Cat saying, it seems to me both Murimi and Mayani were drinking at the time they were fighting. That can be true still, because I cannot interject that because I was not there, so I really don't know what was happening. What I did is just to do my analysis from what was there in public domain. So the father has educated all the children, even selling his land. Yeah, when you see it has reached a point, even your children are now selling the piece of land that you inherited from your parents, then they are now selling those piece of land. That tells you very clear that something is wrong with this family. It tells us that because even though some people are claiming that I took side, of which I never took any side, that is on my own analysis. Like the lady actually came to my channel yesterday telling me that you don't know what happened, because sometimes you think that you can just come to somebody's platform, then you just start chatting there. That one thing that I usually do, when you come to my channel then start texting, I have to respond to you. I told her I only rely on the evidence that I have. Anything, when you're telling me anything from the other side, those are rumors. I went ahead, then she was claiming that what was Mayani doing that there in that place. I even asked her, in Kenya we have that freedom of movement. If Mayani was going, maybe stretching his legs to that place, there is no any problem with that, because even for her, you will never tell she'll never tell me that they also have maybe shop, a supermarket in their premise, so that they don't get out of that compound. Yeah, when you just walk to the streets, so that means everybody has that freedom of movement, and that is the reality. Exactly. No, these, okay. Okay, this one I've read. Flights are only bad depending on the weather. Exactly. Like now, we know some parts of US, yeah, they are experiencing some snow. Let us hope everything will be well, because it seems that this type of snow that they are experiencing right now, it is not to that capacity that it has been there before. So let us just pray for them, yeah. Me too. Okay, out of feel it was about donations. Okay, exactly. Something is very wrong with that family. Okay, don't want to crucify any family, because even other family, even let's say, not, let me use myself as an example, yeah. I can't say even me the family is 100% good, or things are happening the right way. In every family we have to get some mess up, and we take that positively. But the problem now, why are these all shenanigans in Nyabuhansi? There is always somebody with a camera. If we ask ourselves that, so that means sometimes this drama is beyond being drama. You can see same here. I have to work. Huh? I have to work and visiting family, which is very good. Don't, but what I do, let me fear hold you back. Many people love to fly. Personally, I love to walk. 2 feet family on the ground. Yeah, Route 11, yeah? Route 11. You like that? I'm very grateful. Okay. The person, okay. Hello. Love flying, very few places in the planet. Okay, let me to fly too. I'm also tired of everything now. Exactly. Sometimes things become overwhelming, so you get fed up. Okay, two brothers, Ernesto father, Mogesi's father. Okay, exactly. Okay, I am happy you say that. Something is really wrong with those people. Alcohol abuse is the culprit. Yeah, the way I said in the yesterday's video, the lady who was there crying, shouting, that actually the family is the pioneer of those alcohol. Yeah, the homestead is the liquor homestead. So when you see me, I never talked a lot of things, because I knew the voice. I couldn't judge a lot. But sometimes when you don't judge a lot, when somebody tends to provoke you, you should not show people that you are that harmless, you don't do anything. So I had to tell her, look, this is how things are supposed to be done. Not the way, because when you come with your own allegations, from the allegations that we saw in the video, so that means you're now bringing us a different type of story that we cannot borrow from that story. Yeah, even others were flooding there, but I'm very grateful. More than 99%, they were actually saying that the analysis was good, and I never took any side, because I had to talk, because from that video it was very evidently that the only person who was being attacked was Mayani, with the agitated alcohol. Those were not even the mob or the villagers. Those was a group of drunkard people. We could see some tumblers holding changa. You know, changa is that liquor, that the traditional liquor that we saw in those tumblers. That is what we call changa. Even the last video I did with the gintu, we were talking about how even a family here in the village is making that brown sugar that we call it. I don't know, it is called njagari, or what is it called. We saw one family, that is Ondari's family. They are doing a lot of sugar cane plantation to earn a living, but at the end result, thus the end product of those sugar cane is all about harming the community, because they sell those brown sugar to the villagers, so that to make alcohol from there. You know, I say that here in our village we have some distiller, some distillation. So what is being planted around, some people can see like sugar cane is a good venture. Maybe Mr. Ondari is doing this for to earn a living, or because he likes farming. Yeah, let him plant this sugar cane. But let us look at the consequences. Where are these brown sugar being sold? Back to the community, distilling those alcohol, facilitating the brewery so that they can keep their dreams alive. That is what is happening, and that is why we are not against the family, but sometimes we have to speak the reality the way it is. Okay, I rather fly with an aeroplane than ride a motorbike without helmet. Yeah, even motorbikes, they're not that, you're not very that safe. Yeah, they fall. Okay, me, I don't know anything about aeroplane because I've never been to aeroplane. Yeah, so I don't want to judge about that. Mayani also have to respect the elders, even though they are drunk. He was asking how old he was while filming him. You need to ask for permission. Exactly, we saw somebody who is an elder there. Okay, the elder seems that he wanted to appear on the camera, but there is something provoking still in that video whereby there is this guy called Mukami who walked away from the camera that Mayani was holding, and something it seemed that maybe Mayani was too much bothering about Mukami, so that's why Mukami had to walk away. Then he went to that elder, the village elder. Then he went to J-Stone. But when somebody requests you that you are not to film me, you know, it was like he wanted to get recognition. That is what, because from the look of things, yeah, when that guy said that, I think it was good for him to remain silent from that point, not to maybe bring some other issues, you know, if he could not bring any other issue. So that means apart from this video thing, there is also another thing that transpired to this, and that was what I was talking about. This family has been holding grudges. This is what, when we look deeply about these things, since Mayani talked ill about Murimi, about the father, him maybe abusing the father, everything has never worked the same. So there is a lot of shenanigans. Okay, there is a lot of, just call it something like jealousness between the two families. So okay, there was one time when the plane was about to land and it couldn't, huh? The pilot took off upwards like a rocket. I thought I was going to die, but I still went back on a plane. So you people have really experienced a lot of things from the plane thing. Yeah, you know, even for us, we are learning from experience. But thank God it went like a rocket, but it landed safely. Stephen Mosami is an exceptional. As anyone noticed, Mayani never video his father. Yeah, Mayani never does that. And actually, in yesterday's video, he submitted something that the father wanted to unalive him with some arrows. You know, sometimes when things like those happens, you can even choose to not be in good terms with my father. When your father takes some arrows and he wants to make sure that you end because of the issue about this land thing, you know, land is one of the sources of conflict, especially when it comes to the village setting. Yeah, land, every problem we hear about land, it is all circulating about land. Yeah, getting too old now for all that. My heart can't cope. Yeah, if you experience that, now maybe you can change to maybe something else. Yeah, if it is Route 11, the way you have said, stick to Route 11. At the end of the day, you will reach your destination, and that is the ambition. Yeah, every individual has to reach that destination. Okay, can we move on to more interesting topic here? Because I've seen about plane. Because you know, today's session is all about the village shenanigans. The way I usually tell my audience that today I've delegated this day for my audience because the entire week I've been with them, doing a lot of videos analyzing a lot of videos. So on Sundays, this is the day for me and my audience so that we can talk one-on-one and let us make it okay. Third, where's your channel? Mark, someone asked, how old are you? I'm now 30 years old, heading to 31. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. I'm heading to 31 years old. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling, only one boy that I got when I was in campus. Yeah, I'm with the boy. Actually, I'm with the boy. I'm taking care of the boy. Sometimes I think some people have seen the boy in my videos. If you okay, most of the times I'm not with him. Yeah, but he stays with me around. That is what I have to acknowledge. A boy with no mom, yeah. So we call them a single father. That is what I can call it, a single father, yeah. He wants to keep his family private, yeah. I have to keep, okay, there is no issue even if I expose my family because, yeah, I have a son, no wife, with no mom, but I take care of him. That's why I have never brought the son to the camera. Then I say that, do for my kid this. No, he's going to school as normal. I'm providing him everything that he needs. I wish he could be here with me here so that I try asking him, will you wish to go to your mom? Actually, he has denied it because I usually ask him that do you want to go back to your mom because the mom stays in she stays in Meru and she's married, so he does not want to go back to the mom, so I have to take care of him until when, yeah, I've no choice. Yeah, I've no choice, but I have to make him happy as a father. Only a baby, yeah, only one. And I'm enough with that. He said he was 31, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm 30, 31, yeah, because I was born 1994. Yeah, 1994. So when I start counting from, maybe, you have to skip 1 year. So right now I'm around 30, 31. Okay, Gintu brought land, different village. Back. They end up going back to Kenge for another round of enslavement. That is, there is something that we call Dunga. Yeah, let me just put Dunga to my phone. Somebody's trying to call. Yeah, sorry for that network issues. I'm sorry for network issues. Where's your mom? Yeah, my mom, she's around. She's around. She stays somewhere else. Yeah, she stays somewhere else. I've not got a chance to maybe bring her to the camera, but maybe sometime I'll bring her to the camera. Maybe let me just promise us. Maybe this week I'll bring her to the camera. But there is a time. Okay, before I started this about analyzing video, I've not brought her to the camera, but there before, I've brought her to the camera before. I can even do a video maybe between me and my mom. She's there. You notice a lot of village women abandon their kids, like Moses' mother. Why? I think, sometimes these world gives you like the other side, yeah. Okay, I don't want to speak bad about women. Let me just talk about my scenario. When I got this girl pregnant, we were in university. That is the time that I got this kid. That is how many around I was in university in like around 8 years have passed since I was out of the university. 8 years. That's where I got the kid. So when you tell us that a lot of women in the village, it is because they see that this marriage is not working out. That is the first thing. The second thing, sometimes when you get married without knowing each other well, it brings a lot of problem. According to what somebody expects. You know, before you get yourself into this marriage thing, one thing that you are supposed to be up to is the task about bring your family well. But if you don't bring your family well, it can bring some it can bring actually a lot of downfall to your family. That is one of the things. Another issue is that you get a woman, you marry a very good woman, bring her to your family, then because you as a man, you are somebody like a drug addict, or you people used to beat their wives. You people have seen that on camera. It is very evident. The last time you saw another video where somebody was beating the wife terribly. Yeah. So ladies, most of the ladies get abused in the village setup. So you get that they're fed up with this marriage thing. Most of them escape from these marriage thing. So that is what keeps actually these ladies away. Let me just put a setting here. There is something that I can't see. Let me try putting. Okay. Okay, I was putting some settings. Somebody saying here that please take care of the bond with your son. Early bonding creates a permanent relationship. Yeah, he has to be happy. I provide everything that he needs. Yeah, I usually do that. I'm a good father. I don't want to judge. One of the live, I think next Sunday's live, I'll be seated one-on-one with him next to me here, so that we'll be asking him questions. It's only that he's camera shy. I'll bring him to the camera so that you people get to know him. Yeah, we saw again two children. His mother cares for his children, a bit like the Caribbean. Yeah, even for me, I prefer, okay, like now, my son is with my sister, because you know, most of the times, the reason is this: most of the times I'm not in the village, because at the end of the day I have to go look for money. Yeah, that is why I can't stay with him, because I'm on and off the village. So me bringing him to stay with him is like I'll be putting him in a kind of environment that won't be good. But every day when I'm around, I have to go and make fun with him, be with him. Like before even I started this live, I was with him. So I have to make sure that he's happy, because his happiness matters a lot, because when he's happy, I'm also happy, because that is the only person that I have that maybe I can dedicate myself to. So most of the time is either with my sister or is either with my mom. So only those two people, and life has to proceed. Driving a car is more dangerous than an aeroplane flying. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We saw, okay, this one I've already, okay. Don't forget your helmet and your seat belt. Mama Tandy Foundation. Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought those two young girls who ran from the camera were your sister. Yeah, they're my sisters. Yeah, the two ladies are my sister. One of them actually finished, graduated in December. The darker one, yeah, the chocolate one, the chocolate girl, she graduated in December. The other the brown lady, actually, she's in Nairobi right now. She's in Nairobi. She's still proceeding with her higher education, because she's learning some. Okay, she did something like nursing, but she's taking a course in, I don't know, it is called Germany or what, something of sort. So she's still in school, soldiering on. Even today, my brother is going to school. He'll be leaving tomorrow morning, because he studies in Eldoret, so he has to leave tomorrow morning. And I was preparing him today, because you know, as always in YouTube, people are being paid on 22nd. Yeah, so I was preparing him, Now he can go to school tomorrow morning. He'll be waking up at actually it will be at 2 p.m. 2 a.m. as always, the time that I wake up when I'm going to Eldoret. By morning 6, he'll be at school, so I'll be facilitating everything. Maybe at that time I can do a video with him, so I'll be left alone. Even the video that I've posted in that other YouTube channel of mine, that is a Vibe with the Lumumba. Today I've uploaded a video where I showed my brother. He was helping me to sweep in the environment, because now Shem is not back, but once Shem will be back, so that means even the task will be the task will be a little bit. I'll be not having a lot of tasks, because I'm on and off. So that means that if my brother has gone, he'll be going back to school tomorrow. So that means that I'll be the one will be left to do those tasks. So maybe I'll get another person there. I have to pay somebody who will be coming to take care of maybe the homestead, because they always said at the end of the day you have to look for money. So where the money is calling, I have to be there. So once I receive any call, like I know the next weekend I won't be around, I'll be in Eldoret. From Eldoret I'll be going to Meru, then come back to the village maybe after 1 week. So we have to survive. That is how the survival is. Yeah. Keep good ties with your parent. I usually speak to them like daily, because even this week I'll be in okay, I don't want to say about that. Like this week I was planning maybe I can go still visit my father, because I have to keep close contact with him, but I have to appreciate, because every day I have to call him, ask him how he is. I have to buy him food. I have to make him happy, because I know he's not having job. So at the end of the day, I have to provide to him. So that is one of the tasks that I usually do. So I take care of them. I can't say that I don't take care of my parents, but I usually take care of them directly, because what actually, for those maybe who are watching and they're not taking care of their parents, because like me, I've just put an instruction in my bank account where every day I have to send them money for sustaining them the whole day. So I already know like the budget for the whole month, how will it cost. So I have to instruct my account that you have to receive money every day, even though I know the money is very small, but at least at the end of the day, I have to they have to get something, so as like an upkeep. That is how I do my things. Even though I don't go there physically, I have to initiate that. Okay, I can tell you the Salmon people do exact same. Thank you, Max. They can go back, huh? Can go back to your auntie funeral. They can see your mom on the video there. Yes, actually, when you go to that my aunt's funeral, she's there. And apart from there, even the people who were talking in that funeral, after the manager of we call, well, this children home, yeah, after she spoke, there are some there before even, okay, there is only one aunt spoke, then my mother spoke, but I'll do the same. I can bring her to the camera maybe tomorrow when I'll be doing my reaction video. Then I attach her at the end of my video, so that you people can see her, which will be working very well. It's great your son safe. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why con mom stayed? Why con mom stayed? I don't know. Okay, it's being beaten still in 60 in retirement. Sometimes, let me just put it this way clear. And I think I did a video about cultures, where I talked about how the culture works, especially for us. But one thing that I don't do is that one thing about myself, I don't follow culture. And okay, things that I usually do, most of them are against even the culture things. One thing is this: There is a video that I did when I was explaining about the culture. You see, here in African setup, let's say in our village, especially, let me just pick as a Korean, yeah? You get that when even you call, let's say, a lady for some slaps, that lady, take it from me, that lady will come and get those slaps from you. And that lady won't report you anywhere. And that lady won't hold any grudge against you. And it has been seen. Let me just give a very good example. The video that circulated like 2 weeks ago. That woman was beaten, yeah, in Max One from Kenya's channel. We saw that clip from there. So like that lady, up to now, nothing has been done. So sometimes we work under some culture that I don't know how these cultures are. You can get that even something of sort, nobody goes to report. And to me, sometimes I tend to think that, let me say, for example, I've married a lady. Then she reports me. At the end of the day, she wants to come back to me because, you know, in the village setup, the ladies are not able, they can't provide for the family. And you get that even the men, okay, even if a man beats a lady, the lady at the end of the day says that even if I report this man to maybe authorities, I'll be the one losing. If this man says that I don't need, he doesn't need you, that is the end of the story. So why should I go and report? Yet the same man is feeding me and doing this. So I'm just bringing in as a perspective. I'm not saying that that is what is really happening in the village or in African traditions or in our culture says about that. So that means when a man is having that authority, some of them misuse the authority, now beating their women. That is what is really happening. Elvin, so one of the ladies, she's here that I told us that she graduated. Elvin, njoo huku, njoo, niko huku. One of them is here. I'll send you my national ID. Kuja hivi niko live. Kuja salimiane hapa. Njoo greet people because you have already shouted at me. Come here, stop laughing. Sit here next to me. Sit here. Kaa hapa cha kuogopa. We kaa. Yeah. One of the ladies, she's here. Actually, this one is the one who is following me behind, yeah. She's the one actually who graduated in December. Introduce yourself to the camera because people were asking for you here. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Bini Elvin, sister Maxi.
Speak in English because they only know English.
I'm Bini Elvin, sister to Maxi.
Yeah, this is my sister. Actually, she's the one who is she's following me. She has done degree in education. She graduated over the December holiday. She's here with me. Do you have anything else to speak to the camera? Anything? Yeah, she has no she has no some extra words, so she's leaving. Yeah, there is some I was supposed to send her some a copy of my national ID because you understand, yeah, my kid is called Max Junior, so there is my national ID is being requested somewhere. I'll be doing another video with him. With her. I'll be doing another video with her so that at least you people can see her. But I thank God that you people spoke about it. Then she appeared, and more to come. Even my brother he's committed somewhere. The one that is on the camera is the one that follows Elvin Wera. Is the one, yeah. Yes. Tendena. Nani wamegongana mangumi. Okay, this girl, she's bringing me some motion here, so I was really enjoying. Yeah, you go, we'll talk. Yeah, well, this is now overwhelming me because actually she's telling me that there was some fight in my aunt's burial, that we did some burial, the last burial, yeah. Those kids, my aunt's kids, were fighting. I don't know what they were fighting about. So I have to go and sort that issue, but I have to end the live once the live will be ending because still I have time, yeah. So let us proceed. Yeah, I'll be sorting that issue. Yeah, I'll be sorting that issue. Okay. I tend to avoid funerals. Okay, thumbs up, just done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Yvette Kitchking. Tanili, okay. Okay, this one I've already talked about this. Tabby Cat, okay. After my dad's death in 1988, I was forced to go. I have never been to another one since. Sorry for that, but for us, you know, we are used to these things because we are used to these things. Even you people saw there is something that we call the body viewing, where a lot of people are there viewing the body. We are not used to these things, yeah. Then I can see. Okay, really, my family is in Barbados. Okay, my mom is in England, not far from me. Okay, thank you, thank you. This is from Yvette Kitchking. I saw your father. He looks fit. Does he farm? Yeah, he does farming. Actually, that is what he does because that piece of land that you see over there. It's only that my father is a real drunkard. Because the more maybe they'll be staying with my mom. He's not married to another woman. He only has my mom, but they're staying separately because you know this issue about family conflict. Because you know when somebody is under influence, you know you understand what I'm talking about. So that is what keep them apart because the drug issue. I've tried, you know, advising a drunkard is very hard, but for me, I've really tried. But one of the fine days, maybe from 2 3 months from now, I have to make sure that I go construct for him that house that we saw there. So that is around 2 to 3 months from now, because that is one of the projects that I have to do personally. Yeah, not that I'll be coming here and now start requesting people for money. No, I have to survive like a man. I go take an initiative of building him a house. Yeah, that is what I'll be doing. So I can see I did the same with my mom, Max. Help her out. Yeah, I have to give them something at the end of the day, and I've talked about that. Then I can see Mama Tandy Foundation. Welcome to this live Mama Tandy Foundation. Mama Tandy Foundation is saying this. I think that we should start a school for parenting rules. So until then, every parent think that they good enough parent. It is what? Its parenting is not easy. It is here, say. Exactly. That is something very good. This is something very good because through this, people will be nurtured in the right way for being parents. Yeah, because you know some people take these something like parenting, something like they don't take it seriously. People, you guess that somebody marries today, tomorrow they chase each other, and I think Gintu himself has brought this on camera severally, where you see that ladies do these, men do these. Even a good example is the one that he gave us when I did a video with him about Mogabo, where they separated because of various reasons. Because this one decided to sleep maybe outside for that day, and you know all those shenanigans that are happening in this community. So I hope your channel is earning you a few shillings. Yes, I have to appreciate the subscribers because you saw. I think Yvette Kitchking is the person that she understands this. Yeah, when I was doing animal video, Yvette Kitchking was there, and let me submit this. When I was doing animal video, I could stay, you know, the threshold to get that money, the stipend. Let me talk about the earnings from YouTube. When you reach the threshold of $70, yeah, so 70 euros. So I was doing 2 months is when I get that 70 euros. That's why I was like demotivated about animal videos, even though even some people are now advising me you should go do some money. I was there before, and actually it was not that much paying. So I have to appreciate the analysis video, because out of this analysis video at least I can earn something small that I can because I said to us that I usually spend 1 hour in a day doing analysis, then another one is doing for my video. I don't spend more than 1 hour unless maybe I cheap when I want to do some 2 videos within one day. You get that the time that I spend in sleeping is when that I delegate that time to do another video, but I cannot. You know, in Nyabuhanse we have seen that people are using like the whole day doing videos. I don't know what no, but for me it is kind different. I don't spend my whole time doing videos. I only spend 1 hour. One, watching, maybe I can spend maybe some around 30 minutes watching somebody's video, then I say let me do mine. I have to research further, I have to write notes, then after writing notes now I digest the notes, then I come up with something substantial, so as to make everything do. That is how I do my analysis, because yeah, I've not reached that point that I can say that I'm now in a podcast sitting the whole day now digesting everything step by step. No, that's why most of my videos, they don't, I have my limit like 25 minutes going down, or sometimes even I do 14 minutes, so that I don't spend much of my time maybe in content creation. I have to look after other things, so as maybe my I have to get everything about my accessibility. When YouTube does not work, because you have to wait the entire day, so you have to get another things that you have to do, so that even if it is doing videos at night, because it is now reaching a time that I'll start now doing maybe videos at night time, so that during the day I keep myself busy, because I want to start I want to start, actually I want to start I want to open a shop, so that most of the time during the day I'll be in that shop working from that time, yeah, working from there. And let me just say this clearly, not that I'll stay in YouTube for the rest of my life, because I've seen people like they have invested so much in YouTube thing. May have like I'll say like, when YouTube does not exist, or one day we wake up that YouTube is not there, I'll just take it positively and I'll proceed with my life, because even before YouTube, still I was still surviving. So I don't take YouTube that much seriously, or I don't expect. Let me say I don't really. Let me just don't talk about that. So what if she does not want to be on camera? Okay, she okay. Yeah, there you go. They are trained to take abuse. Even the parents will tell them, take it with a smile. Yeah, that is something that has been happening, especially in our Korea land. But yeah, in our Korea land, that has been happening. A lot of abuses are there. Women being beaten, the same as let's say even children being beaten. We have seen that in a lot of cameras. We have seen children being beaten, so it is like, it is something that it is in let's say in their blood, yeah. Because for me, even I've never raised my hand to my kid. I've never raised my hand, maybe even to a girlfriend. I've never done that, so that's normal. So not that everybody follows everything about culture. We don't follow everything about culture. Okay, Moni, do you recall Mapopo's wife? She was camera shy. Now see the difference. Yeah, you come to the camera the first time you're shy, the next time you're not shy. Yeah, I see. Okay, this one I think okay, thank you. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Is Shame okay? Shame, she's really okay, is really okay. I have to appreciate, is really okay. Was with him yesterday. He's doing well. He'll be back maybe this week or next week, because all shenanigan about the family is now over. So he'll be back, and we are back maybe to do some business, something of sort. Max, can I ask, what did the second aunt die from? Okay, this is what happened, because when she was dying, I was with her. This is what happened. And okay, I've not posted that funeral video, but I have it in my phone. I have that footages and everything, but I've not posted, but I'll be posting it in that other. This is what happened. My aunt has been okay, but that the day that she died, that morning, she had something like, let's say, pressure. Pressure was high. When Bob with the child, I think some people saw the guy called China, yeah, the guy that introduced himself in that my other video about my aunt, called himself China. Actually, she's she was the mother to China. So when China got to the house, she got her sleeping on the bed. It was like breathing very heavily. So he took her to the hospital. On reaching the hospital, the medics did everything to her. But this is what happened before even I was called, because most of the time these things get me there. Yeah, many things I get involved in so many things. Yeah, I'm involved in so many things about the family thing. So I rushed there. On reaching there, I got that the situation was worsening, even though Babu China himself was telling me that as compared to what the mom was that morning, as how she's proceeding, it seems that she's at least she's doing well. No, I told her, I went there with my mom. Then I told him that no, because when I look at things are not adding up. So we had now to request a transfer to another hospital that has something like something like a ICU. So we did everything about transferring her from that hospital, because the first hospital we rushed her. There is a hospital in Mabera, for those who know Mabera, where the likes of Vijay Jonah comes from. So she was there in Mabera. So we had to transfer her we had to get a referral. Before even this referral, the hospital said that we are supposed to pay 40,000 shillings before the transfer, of which we did. So when we brought in ambulance, we tried rushing her to the hospital called Life Care in Migori. So when we reached at the hospital, they said no, we cannot receive this patient. Maybe take her to another hospital. So in that process, so we had now to rush her to another hospital, a public hospital in Migori called Migori District. But when we reached there, it only took around 5 minutes. Then she passed. So the doctors told us that there's a possibility he got shock. Yeah. So we took that positively, because to some extent from that narrative you get that there is something like negligence there, but we can't do nothing about that. That is how she left us. So just answering to this question that what happened to your aunt. So responding to that, but Con mom had a job. She still has a job. She's a teacher. Yeah, Yvette King, bye bye. We'll be meeting other time. Condolence. Okay, thank you. She has to. Okay, I can see Leisa Lawetu. She has to exercise speaking to the people, because one day she's going to teach. Don't be shy. Yeah, actually, she got a school here. She's teaching in a nearby school here for the time being. As we look forward, maybe she'll getting this TSC number. Here in Kenya we have something like teacher service. I don't know, service council, something like a TSC number. Then you now start job hunting to government hospitals. Maxwell, will you go to the university in Eldoret? Oh, to do what? This is sister to sister. Okay, I'll be in Eldoret next week, but tomorrow my brother will be leaving to Eldoret. That is tomorrow, back to school. So for me, I'll be in Eldoret on from Friday up to around Monday, because there is something that I started. You people saw that that I was calling synchronization. So I have to go finish the process and do some insemination to that animal. So that means I'll be going to Eldoret over the weekend. Aunt's father is also drunkard. I see. Okay, men are drunkard. Yes, a lot of people in the village, like 90% of the villagers are the men. Yeah, are drunkard. Almost 90%. 90. Even for the YouTubers, almost 90% they are drunkard. So that is the life they have chose to live in. Mama Tandy Foundation, I can see about drinking as something. To with the trauma of the past. I don't think. I think this just peer pressure on somebody, because it is like idleness. Yeah, when somebody becomes very idle, you think that the only way to do about this life is going ahead and start drinking. That is why people are drinking. Let's say here in our village, because of the idleness. Nothing else. Can I seen this in Samoa, little kid with the scars on their backs. Yeah, people are beaten. Even there is a time that I said in my video that here in Kenya, even there is a time that in schools we were getting a lot of punishment. Even me, I joined university where not university, when I joined my when I joined my secondary school, you get by then those years we were getting, they were bullies, we were being bulled in secondary school, being bulled. Even in primary we were receiving some good strokes of cane, we were getting a lot of caning. Even when I was in high school, still we were being caned, but it reached a point that cases were too much. So the government said that no more caning. But still, even right now, we still have tara canings in schools. So we still have canings. That is what I can say. We still have canings in school. Yeah, I don't know, because I know from the in the West, yeah, maybe there is no canes. Here, canes are there. Parents beat their children. Children being beaten again by teachers in schools. Tara punishment. So it is like, yeah, even okay. So okay, the women don't fight back. Most of them, they don't fight back. They fear they are men. Yeah, they don't fight back. They don't. I've not seen them, but we have so some of them who, especially, especially who, okay, I don't want to say that those who have money, because some people will be asking me about the congrats mom, yeah, because maybe, okay, most of them that are, maybe I think that they're well off, or they have some good jobs than they maybe their husband. So for those family, you won't get that their husbands beat them or something of sort, yeah. So there is that respect, or even there's some fear that maybe they can report their husband. So when you know that when you know that maybe when you don't know that maybe the wife is the provider, you have to be lenient. You have to hold your tails, yeah. You have not to do some shenanigans, but that will bring you maybe with the difference with your wife, especially for those people who have money, because it is believed that those people with money are the ones who knows about law, or they think that law works. But when you don't have money, people say that maybe the law never works. Okay, privacy. Okay, the reason. Okay, does that mean that Dimwango is looking for an abusive relationship? I don't really know about that. Okay, the reason somebody is saying here, what is happening to the, okay, the reason why I ask is that so many young people in Kenya die. I been doing some research as to why. Yeah, because we have been having what we call these that we call not underage death, no, premature death. Yeah, we have a lot of premature death that is very uncertain. We have a lot of cases about that issues, because even I tend to think nowadays the death rate is, it is even more than the birth rate. Yeah, because now death has become like a norm. It is like people have to die. Yeah, now where we are heading to, especially in Kenya, because one of the issue that brings that is the issue of the use of drugs. Because, like, let's say in our village, Nyabuhansi village and Isibania village, you get that almost 90% of these youths, they are consuming drugs ever and ever. Yeah, this generation that we have, almost all of them, they're consuming drugs. So that is one of the things that results to those, because you know what, once you take drugs, you know what comes to your mind. Yeah? Some people even think about unaliving themselves. Maxwell, when you go to study to be a lawyer, where will you go to study? What school? Okay, I'm still, because so far I'm still consulting, because everything needs money. That is what I can say. Everything needs money. Yeah, everything needs money. So for now, I've not decided, because I was looking myself like I don't need to spend a lot of years in school. I had an option, maybe registering maybe in a private university that has trimester, that I can go for trimester, yeah, 1 year 3 semesters, so that in the next 2.5 years I'll be done with education. That is what I'm thinking of. So when I look, and the school that I can get offering maybe trimester, I can only get them in Nairobi, or in Nairobi and Thika. Only that. Maybe Mount Kenya University, maybe Swarthmore. Yeah. I don't know if Catholic University is offering trimester. So that is what I was looking at, because I don't want to spend 4 years in school, and I had spent some other years in school. I never wanted to spend so many years in school. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm meaning. Yes, like Mama's daughter died very young. Oh, so sorry for this. Try to have a talk with Marwa. He lost it on the way. You are very good in what you do. Talking to people in the village. Try talking with the father of YouTube, Mr. Marwa. I don't think if that is possible, because in the village, okay, let me just say this, because there is no need to lie sometimes. So in the village, we have group A, group B. Because me, I've been seen with the likes of Gintu, so me getting that chance to speak to maybe Marwa, it is not that possible. Yeah, it is not possible for now, not unless otherwise, or maybe came and saw that this is what supposed to be done. I can see sister to sister. Thank you for that. Super thanks. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I really appreciate for supporting the channel. I'm really thankful. Max, what you going on Marwa not finding workers? What happened to the boys? Max, what's going on? Marwa not finding workers. What happened to the boys in the village? It is very clear that the Congress mom told Marwa that they're supposed to get some boys from outside the village. I don't think if that too will be working, because we had even lots of people, the likes of the Max horse trainer came out of this. He was not coming from the village. So if that man, the way he was sent off with no transport back home, do you think that there will be any other individual who will be coming to work in the same condition? It is not possible. Actually, what you do to the villagers, what you do maybe on the camera, people already view that. So people already have that fear that when I go there, it will reach a point that maybe I'll be sacked, not transport going home, no facilitation, no job security. So it is like it is really bad. Yeah, so nobody wants to work there, and getting staffs for that kind of an environment is very hard. Yeah, living away, people don't see like when Mara thinks that when you give somebody food, your staff food, that is the end of the deal. No, people work where they have a peace of mind. Like me, I wish to work where I'm having a peace of mind. Yeah, no, nothing comes to my mind, then I'm thinking a lot that I don't have that peace of mind. Sometimes you can have your stomach full, but at the end of it, you get that the fullness of your stomach and your brain is like being traumatized. It's not supposed to be done. So having a peace of mind is just work where you have a peace of mind. That is what I can tell people. Yeah. Even if you receive maybe the $10 that even if you are being paid $10, but at the end of the day you have peace of mind. It is better off than maybe you are receiving $100 and you have no peace of mind. So that is very hard. That is very hard working in such an environment. That is, to me, that is how I can perceive that. Okay. The cane was in school when I was in primary. My brother got it. They have outlawed it now. Even here in Kenya, we say that it has been outlawed, but in reality, it still happens. Okay, alcoholism is somewhat hereditary. That is why there is so many drunkards in the village. Yeah, it is somehow that. Yeah, maybe when somebody is doing some research, somebody can come up with maybe we call it not a project, we call it something like what would we call it? Something like when you have your project, you can come up with evidence justifying that alcoholism is inherited, because I've seen that almost every family, yeah, every family is like they're up to this alcoholism. The father goes to drink, the kids goes to drink. You don't know who is coming back before the other one. Yeah. Okay. These days, young people are dying all over the world. Yeah, they're dying. The issue, I think I've already discussed about that. Drugs cartel Maxwell all over suddenly. Exactly, that is what is happening all over, even here in the village. The rate at which we have these drugs cartel as compared to those olden days, you get that nowadays it is overwhelming. Almost a lot of people want to get themselves into this drug thing. Yeah, even I'm thinking that apart from me doing maybe analysis about people's life, I see it good, but sometimes I can even do videos about advising the villager or something like educational videos. Ezekiel, kuja hapo useme hi to the camera. Yeah, my brother is here who is leaving tomorrow to Eldoret. I thank God he's here. Kuja hivi useme hi to the camera. Kuja. Yeah, Ezekiel is here. Ezekiel is the one who is going back to school tomorrow. Sit here. Today I'm getting them one by one. So this is Ezekiel. Ezekiel is following Elvin. The Elvin that was here, Ezekiel is following Ezekiel, yeah? Elvin, she's following me. Then Ezekiel following Elvin, yeah? Introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, my name is Ezekiel.
Proceed.
My name is Ezekiel.
Yes.
I am still a student.
Yeah, which year are you?
I'm in second year.
Second year, doing which course?
Computer science.
Yeah, he's doing computer science in he's studying in Eldoret, and he'll be leaving tomorrow very early in the morning. Even I've already texted the driver. He'll be heading there tomorrow, but me, I'll be in Eldoret maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday there. I'll be getting him in Eldoret, yeah? Yes, for those who are asking me where is Ezekiel, he is the Ezekiel that I was talking about, yeah? Yeah, you can see somebody here, Bahama must say very handsome. Yeah, thank you. So Ezekiel is here. For those who maybe they wanted to see my brothers, my sister today, now they are coming one by one. Maybe in the next video I'll be coming up. I'll be coming here with actually with Brogan. Yeah, Brogan Max Jr. I'll be here. Thank you. So tomorrow you'll be leaving exactly at 2 a.m. in the morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Kengo will be taking you to Eldoret. You'll be traveling years around 10 hours from now. You'll be traveling, not 10 hours, around 6 hours from now. You'll be traveling to Eldoret. So that is Ezekiel. That is Ezekiel. Drugs cartel Maxwell. Okay, that one I've already handled some of the. Okay, yeah, I can see some are dying from undiagnosed ailments. Exactly, you're very right, because that's premature death. Yeah, in America the teachers have to be careful. A lot of schools have security and weapon detectors. Wow, that is really good. Here, Tara canings, Tara beatings. Mama Tandy Foundation, that is trauma. I'm talking about physical punishment can harm a child. Yes, it can. It can. Okay, KMV. Okay, thanks, sister. Nice to be here. Stay safe. Thank you, Mama Tandy Foundation. Okay, with veterinary school, how long did you have to go before becoming a full qualified vet? You just go for 5 years, 1 year for internship, then you're done. Peace of mind, everything is better than money, actually. Exactly. Can you have a peace of mind on an empty stomach? No, you can't, but have both. Yeah, when you don't have a peace of mind, you don't even eat well because you are just stressful. You are being in stress. Yeah. So Marwa can't find a good wife in the village. They're there. You know, sometimes we tend to think that maybe when I want to do a lifestyle video, I need to have somebody maybe from the West, so that people will be enjoying hearing the voice, people will be watching. Yeah, that is very evident. Look at we call him with these. This is Bush, yeah, Bushman, yeah. See the wife left, you get that even the views are going low. So sometimes somebody like a content creator sees things differently, because maybe when I get a lady from outside, people will be having a lot of views. Yeah, so that is what is happening. So that's why people choose from West. They have that rush to get married without even adapting to the West part culture. Hello Ezekiel, is this the brother that was sweeping today? Exactly, he's the one. He's back. That time he was with a short, he was sweeping outside here. Yeah, which is good. He was helping me even when I left Eldoret coming back, when I go to Nairobi coming back, when I went to Mombasa coming back. He's the one who was taking care of the surrounding. Then I can see, okay, this stomach infrastructure is real. Okay, just look at some people who are wealthy, yet more selfish, greedy, and unhappy. Sometimes you are better off in your happy corner with much. Exactly, that is how things are. You live in Eldoret, Max? No, I don't live in Eldoret, but I usually come to Eldoret like, okay, according to a deal that I have with a certain firm in Eldoret, I'm supposed to visit Eldoret twice a month, yeah? But sometimes I come even in a week once. I come back to this. I'm just responding to King. I stay in the village, yeah, Nyabuhansi village. There is where I spend most of my time. 90% I'm in Nyabuhansi. Maybe once, twice in a month, you can get me in Nairobi. You can get me in Eldoret. And funny thing about when I travel, I just combine everything. When you see me maybe getting out of the village, when I go to Eldoret, I combine to other places. So basically I stay here. In those places I don't have a house that I stay there. I stay here. Why not get a US visa? If okay, I don't want to say that. Okay, me, I'm flexible of if there is somebody who will guide me through maybe getting a US visa. Me, I'm very flexible working anywhere in this world, so I have no problem with that. I'm flexible. Yeah, I'm flexible for that. Kim, have you noticed that the people who have little have the biggest hearts? That is very true. That is very true. Like Ezekiel, I have to actually, I'm the one who is taking care of Ezekiel. I have to make sure that he goes to school, and I said it here earlier that the reason why he has not gone to school actually is 1 to 2 weeks late, but I hope tomorrow is going back, is because I'm the one taking care of it. So you know, sometimes you have to pay, you have to do shopping, because he's now going for another semester, yeah. So he goes for another semester, so that I have to make sure that the fees are catered for, everything, and I do that personally, yeah. I do that for him. So that is something that that's why when I'm talking about, I keep pushing myself, I don't sleep. Don't say that why are you not struggling with life and yet you don't have a family, yeah. But I know at the end of the day they'll be helping back. Maybe they will be helping my son. So that is how it works. Clever Logs family, best wishes. Looks alike family, very beautiful, and thank you. My point, and they are the most general, mostly. Thank you. Exactly. Okay. Well, wish their career well. Yeah. Even for me, I see them happy. That keeps me moving every day. Yeah. It keeps me moving. That's why I don't have those that I don't discuss that I'm going to get married or what. No. Any other thing you leave it for God. But you as a man, you have to make sure that you fulfill first what you are up to. That is what I'm really doing. Okay, I can see KM. Thank you for that super thanks. I'm very grateful. This is from KM. I'm really grateful. Just go to the US Embassy. Yeah, let me, okay, I'm working on my passport. Yeah, I'm working on my passport. So I'm working on my passport. I'll be heading there soon once I'm ready, because you know there is no hurry, because I have to get things sorted even from because you know I don't want to go, then you can see the legs of Ezekiel is here, somebody else is here, because I take care of few of many individuals. Yeah, I take care of many individuals directly and indirectly. Yeah, but I don't show that on camera. I don't really show that on camera. So that's why I was saying that this YouTube thing, I just do it for 1 hour. Any other job that I get outside here, even if it is handman's job, I go do. So that's why you don't see me here most of the time that I'm like here on the camera begging, I need this. No, no, no. You have to survive like a man. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have to survive like a man, and that is how I'm surviving like a man. So a lot of things are not being told on camera. Yeah, I don't share my full information on camera. That is what I usually don't do. I just do something that pertains when it comes maybe to videos. Yeah, thank you Vanessa for Vanessa, thank you for these super thanks. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I don't take these for granted. Thank you for that support. I'm very grateful. Yeah, and maybe from tomorrow I'll be doing most of the video that I'll be doing are maybe some not even lifestyle videos I'll be doing, because I want to open a shop for a sustainability purpose. So for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm supposed to, I got a room maybe to open something like a feed store. Tomorrow I'll be starting that, and I'll be showing us to the camera, because tomorrow I'm supposed to do some lumbering. After lumbering, I proceed everything slowly by slowly, so that I can do some stocking. I have to do some stocking, because you know I've been telling people that one of the things that I usually do, I'm business oriented. Yeah, I'm business oriented, so I have to keep it. I have to keep it. Yeah. I don't know what I've done. Okay. I can see Bongo Man. Welcome to this. Welcome to this session. Even though you've come late, welcome to this session. I can see Hadija Free. Welcome to this live session, Hadija. Feel most welcome. Feel most welcome, Hadija. Then can see what it is. You can't just go to the US Embassy. You have to know how to apply for US visa. What type of US visa? I have to sit down, consult myself, because I understand we have some student visa, we have some maybe something like job visas. So maybe for US, I'll look. Okay, once I'm done with my passport, I'll try looking, figure out what type of visa I'll need, because not student visa, maybe some maybe job visa, something of sort, because yeah, something of sort, because I've seen other people maybe taking visas about, especially for the athletes, they take another visa. I don't know how it is called, but I know nothing about it. Let me just say it. I know nothing, because I've never been interested about these, but I'm going to try seeing. Next time, Max, keep good work. Thank you, Bongo Mama. So we have taken this session how many hours? 1 hour 31 minutes. I'm very grateful, because it has reached a time that I'll be ending this live session. because I'm very grateful for those of maybe they have not given these live session a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah, scholarships, I can see some scholarships who go get a passport. Yeah, next week my passport, I think my passport will be with me because I'm too okay, I don't want to talk about it. My passport, I'm working on it. That is the update that I can just give. Nothing beyond that. Yeah, nothing beyond that. Yeah, get a passport. Yeah, once I have a passport, I know every other thing. Great live, Maxwell. Enjoyed. Thank you for that. Yeah, so what I can do, I think this one I've already talked about. 3031, 3031 years. We already talked about this. How old are you? 3031 years. Yeah, I can see. What I can just say for now, just a goodbye. Let us meet on the next Sunday's live session. A time like this, because in Kenya I usually do live before the darkness because of no electricity. So I have to do live before it start getting dark. So that being that, let me just end this live from that point. I appreciate a lot. Goodbye for now. Let us meet in the next video.